Sawata Gesui. Good frigid morning to you, creatures, humans, children. This is the third video of, probably the last, of the 27th chapter of Deuteronomy, book of second laws. And as we learned, there really is no second laws. These are the precepts governing the commandments. I'm not sure if this volume is coming in. I'm attempting this live on Tik-Tok to see if these mics are going to work. But let's begin with another curse. Cursed be he that honoreth not his father and mother. And of all the people, again, they shall say, Amen, as they respond vociferously, incredibly loud, thunderously. Amen. Boy, they would be a part of it to hear that. How the Amen echoed. There's probably nothing as loud from the human voice ever eclipsed terror before than what occurred with Joseph in the land of Egypt, when he was weeping when his brothers finally came down. But yeah, let's move on to another one. Neighbor's bounds. This, from Abraham, is how much Quies values territory. I know there seems to be this world view that somehow crept up, that there should be no boundaries and everybody can go anywhere. Well, no. Thanks to Abraham, we do have countries. We do have distinct boundaries where civilizations coming together form a society. So cursed be he that removeth his neighbor's bounds. And again, all the people shall say, Amen. Cursed be he that maketh the blind to go amiss in his journey. And we can actually take this as a physical thing or mystical thing. Cursed be the individual who has the knowledge and leads a flock astray. I'm talking about man-made religions. They had been prophesied that they would occur. Christ prophesied and warned us about them, yet still man converges on man-made religions. And the biggest question I always ask for any of the leaders of these man-formed religions is, if you are reading the gospel and you are a living testament of the gospel, how on terra can you be part of a man-made religion? This is what always befuddles me. It's because it involves our personal feelings, our greed, our stiff-neckedness, like our forefathers, being so obstinate in our ways that we know we're right when you're wrong, and the gospel tells you you're wrong. And then, a blind person or a deaf person relies on a creature or another human for a pathway, and you lead this person astray. Absolutely cursed be upon you. Maketh the blind to go amiss. Let's look at that for a second. Cursed be he that maketh the blind to go amiss. Calm down there, turkeys, dinosaurs. Mystically, cursed are those who mislead persons to follow a church of man, as I said before. I mean, too much of the world's population who identify themselves as Christians have been blindly led astray. Blind. Most, if not all, such persons exult they are saved and they're going to enter heaven just for being a Christian. Well, if you were part of our videos when we explored for the first time the John's incredible apocalypse, you know that isn't so. 33% of the population will be dead. And that includes Christians, those not following the religion of Christ, the Church of Christ. He has but one spouse, not many spouses. The New Testament, especially in Revelations, is inundated with warnings and consequences of any man claiming to be a Christian but not following Christ's singular religion, which was rooted by these most fabulous 12 apostles, St. Paul, the learned doctors, and the evangelists of Christ. Another one. Moses shares, "Cursed be he that perverteth the judgment of the stranger, of the pupil, and the widow." The judgment has already been made, and you're perverting it, especially to your own means, to your own selfish gratitude. Yeah, this is what he's talking about. And all the people shall say, Amen. Cursed be he that sleeps with his father's wife and reveals the cover of his bed. And all the people shall say, Amen. This goes all the way back to Jacob's firstborn. As I said many times, qui est never forgets. Absolutely never forgets these hurted sins. Reuben did this to his own father, sleeping with his wife. Cursed be he that lies with any beast. We did this astronomically, which is why part of the reason why Quies flooded Terra with an incredible baptism of water. Yeah, we were very naughty. We can be extremely naughty because of this incredible gift of free will. Cursed be he that sleeps with his sister, the daughter of his father or his mother. And all the people shall say, Amen. Cursed be he that sleeps with his mother-in-law. And all the people shall say, Amen. Violence is next. You strike your brother or your sister. Cursed be he that secretly strikes his neighbor. And all the people shall say, Amen. Secretly strikes his neighbor. Moses previously discussed the atrocity of lying in stealth wait to injure, to sneak upon someone, to injure or to kill someone. With this precept is secret murmurings about a neighbor that damages his or her character, reputation, libel, slanders against him or her. You are still injuring this person. It's an all-encompassing sin, folks. Physical damage is not the only damage you can do to your fellow brother or sister. Cursed be he that takes gifts to kill the soul of innocent blood. And all the people shall say, Amen. So, you're taking gifts. A gift. You gave a gift to somebody. You're angry with this person. You want the gift back. You're injuring this person because maybe he or she depended on that gift now, whether it be money, whether it be a particular farm tool or a creature, anything. And then you want it back. Well, yeah, I guess gifts can be returned, but Quiesce is letting you know if you indeed are giving a gift from your heart, then let it be a gift. Remember, it's temporal. And lastly, cursed be he that abideth not in the words of this law, and fulfill them not in work. And all the people shall say amen. Again, it's what I mentioned before. Actions. Actions are so much more dominant than mere words. You can sit up here and preach the gospel, evangelize, what this is known as. But we don't just do that. We go out amongst these creatures in the mountains. We are there. Like here now, outside, with whatever creatures that come, the dinosaurs that you saw, the turkey, those in the waterfowl, the rabbit down here at my feet, all the creatures. Or I can enclose myself in a basement and just televise. But those are words, actions. So cursed be the person that abides not in the words and doesn't fulfill them in actual actions. Guess what? This brings us to a close to the 27th chapter of Deuteronomy. When we next meet, we will begin 28. And I hope you were able to hear me up with these mics. If not, I apologize. We'll redo it. Till next we meet, Pax Vobis to you all.